There would be principals, there would be headmistresses, there would be proprietors. If you just know that you have an intention of starting a school someday, this video is for you. Parents out there, this video is also for you. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Immaculata and this right here is Emma Space. If this is the first time you're coming across any of my videos, please feel free to hit on that subscription button and click on the notification bell right beside it. That way you'll be getting alert of any of my videos when I upload. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful. Nowadays, you will just see a store. You know that this place was a store last year that you passed that place. Before you know it, that place, when you pass it again this year, the place has now turned to school. What pains me the most is you will see parents trooping in to come and drop their kids there. And then there are some parents out there that maybe each of your jobs does not allow you to, stay with your child, maybe probably 2 years or a year, mostly a year, 6 months before you admit that child in a school. I am not here to judge anyone, but guys, I'm just here to give you guidelines. Like, if you know that you want to become a principal one day, or you want to be a headmistress, like you want to own a school, you want to start a school, please listen. The first tip we're going to talk about is location. That's the site. Now, this is where most persons, they make lots and lots of mistakes. I don't know about where you live, but here in Anambra, here in Onitsha, precisely where I stay, like nobody cares where you are, where you start up a school. You will be going along the market road, there is a school there. You'll be going along a filling station, there is a school there. Now, have you even checked if those children inside that school, they will be understanding anything that they are being taught, with so much noise that is going on in that near that school, all because of the market? Have you thought if anything should make a fire outbreak in any of those filling stations that your school is beside? Have you thought about the safety of those children? Take note of the kind of environment that you are citing a school in. And this is where our government comes in. Like, you should take note of where filling stations should be sited. You should not, a filling station is not even supposed to be near someone's building. But here, we don't even see it as anything. Like, somebody will just wake up and is already building a house. And before you know it, the next compound, there's a filling station there. So location, the site, that's the first thing. Whoever that wants to start up a school, that's the first thing that should take into consideration. The second thing is how big the land is, like how big the environment is. Now, I will put the environment of my school, for example, in this video. Check out the space, that place. You will see the side of the nursery, you will see the side of the primary, you will see the side of the secondary. How big the environment is. There is time for break. The children comes out to come and, go out for break once in a while and, play around. But it will interest you to know that some schools, they have cancelled, like they have scraped out break period from their timetable. Why? Because they don't have enough space to build where their students are going to come out to play. Now, how can you be building a school without enough space where children should play? Even if you should cut out, because now it's cutting out they are now doing, you should cut out small place and build maybe their playground there. That playground, will it be enough for up to 400 students in that school? Because if you check some schools' playground, you find out that the playground there is only enough for 10 students. Because if you should exceed that 10 students, those children will just suffocate there. Now, that one is not even your business. Your business is just the money. Once students are coming to come and register, it's enough for you. You don't even care whether they are coming to study, whatever that is, none of your business. Now, please take into consideration where your would-be pupils, your would-be students are going to come out at least 30 minutes of their day to come and play. Is very important. If you think that is not important, a child is supposed to learn these three domains. These three domains are very important in a child. That's the cognitive domain that has to do with the heart, the affective domain that has to do with the head, and the psychomotor domain that has to do with hands. Yes, hands. After sitting for the long hours of time inside the class, a child is supposed at least 30 to 40 minutes come outside and play, exercise themselves, play. Now, it's also interesting to know that some schools, they don't even have their environment, and they will still not take out their students to go to a school that has maybe the compound, or a church that has that compound. Once in a while, take their children out there to go and do some sporting activities. No, they are that selfish. All you just want is your bag, your money. If your parents, let me tell you something. If you should take your child to any school and that school has no compound, enough space, take that into consideration or run for your life. Like, you are affecting that child's learning. This kind of thing that our country should be taking note of, or whoever that is planning on starting a school. Because if we continue waiting for our country to do that, to put that into consideration, it will never happen. Or even if it's going to happen, maybe 10 years to come or 20 years to come, whichever year is going to happen. But you, as a person that's going to thinking of building a school, why don't you consider making that school standard? Put it in a standard way. Then put the price, like put the school fees, whatever thing they're going to pay, let it tally with the investment, that's how much you have spent in the school. That way you can be able to, meet up with the capital and whatever that you spent. Because I know that some people will be saying money, money, money. If you don't have money, why are you even starting up a school? Just like a business. If you don't have enough money for a business, why are you starting that business? Or you just want to, run a school because there is money there, students are paying, things are costly, and whatever you tell parents, they will just pay, that kind of thing. So please, the environment matters a lot. Look somewhere they can, exercise themselves. It's part of their learning. If they don't do that with their hands, it's hard for them to learn. They cannot be learning everything theory. They cannot be doing everything just whatever they're seeing in the class, or whatever they're seeing, on the board, or just writing garbage in, garbage out. Nothing to experience outside, nothing to experience around them. So please work on that. And the third one is teachers. Know the kind of teachers you're going to even employ in your school. Have like the standard of teachers that you want. Don't just go and employ anybody you see, because of course you don't want to spend much money on it. You just go hire anybody with WAEC certificate. You just carry, oh yeah, come in the nursery section, because you know that you can just work on that person's brain. If the person talks, you're like, what certificate are you even holding again? Is it not just WAEC? So that kind of thing. Know the kind of teachers that you want to employ. Know the kind of set that standard. Don't just be like anybody goes, anybody comes, anybody stays, that kind of thing. So please consider this. And the fourth one is consider school buses. Like, consider having school bus. I know that you cannot do all this just at the preparation. This takes time. But nowadays, because nobody even wants to plan, you don't plan yourself. All you just want to do is you just bring out one portion of your house. You start admitting students into that place. And what pains me the more is parents, they don't even care. You just go there, push your child inside. Once the money is okay for you, just pay and run away. Whatever goes on there, you don't care. Please, let's put this school bus into consideration. Like, have one or two. Just for starters. Have one or two to just, take your teachers, take your students to wherever they are, bring them to school. That way, parents can even, when they see means of transportation for their child, they can easily let that money go. But you will not create a means of transportation for them. You will leave them on their own. Their parents will be coming to be taking them to and through. Yet the school fees will be very high, very high. And yes, again, parents, yes, now, because you came to that school and probably you heard that somebody that is in the board of the management of that school is maybe a white person, or someone that came down from America. You don't even want to know again what happens there. You don't even want to see the environment of that place. You now carry your child and now put. The last but not the least, the neatness of the environment. When I say neatness of that environment, I mean gutters. Yes, gutters. Yes, all those gutters that are around everywhere nowadays. Some schools say they don't even have any, what they even call it. Yes, gutter. Some schools, they don't have any gutter now around their school. They don't even have any sewage disposal. They don't have anywhere to throw away dirt. When you come to the school, everywhere is litter. What kind of school are we even opening nowadays? What kind of school are we just starting? You will just wake up one morning, school will just hungry you to go and start. You will just run, giddy, 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 and now you just open that school. Eh? Please, let's put all these things into consideration. And if you have a friend out there that is considering opening a school, just chip in these tips to him or her to guide, to help. And it's high time government started doing something about this. If you're not ready to open a school, don't open it at all. Don't start up a school and jeopardize children's future. And parents, don't be in a rush to go and register your child in a school that you don't even know anything about that school. You see how when you want to get married to somebody, or when your child wants to get married to somebody, you now go and do background check. Yes, that is how you're supposed to be doing background check up on schools though, before you register your child. If not, things are going on there, things are happening, just know it, things are going on. So guys, I just hope I was able to teach someone out there on things to consider before you should even think of opening any school. With that being said, this is where I'll be ending this video today, guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.